Education remains to be the greatest equalizer. And as Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world." And at Senator Cheptoo Education Initiatives, today we are partnering with the SirKelly Foundation to bring you success stories of incredible gentlemen and ladies who've performed well at the education level, for example, at the secondary school level and also at the university level, and gone an extra mile to even pursue careers outside the country and abroad. And today we are honored and humbled to host the CEO, SirKelly Foundation, and an incredible gentleman, Jabir, who I understand has recently received a scholarship, KenSap scholarship. And let me give them a chance to introduce themselves.
Okay. Thank you so much, Senator Cheptoo, and I'm also pleased to be in your company this morning, and I really appreciate this moment. I'm here with a young man who's come all the way from Moyale, and at the SirKelly Foundation, I'm the CEO and the founder, and what we do is we try to evangelize hope in the sector of education. So, we reach out as wide as possible to make sure that we spread the gospel of hard work, never say die attitude. And today I am joined with Jabir from Moyale, who has done incredibly well in KCSE. And maybe before I say anything about his achievements, I want him to feel welcomed and to introduce himself.
My name is Jabir Dube Ibro. I am from Moyale. I went to Starehe Boys Center and School, and after that I got into KenSap, Kenya Scholar Access Program. And I'm really honored to be here with SirKelly, who is the CEO of SirKelly Foundation, and Senator Cheptoo. And I'm really here to share my academic journey so far, and I hope that it will inspire and motivate others around Kenya so that they can reach their highest level of aspiration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jabir and SirKelly, for honoring the invitation here. I know this is going to be a very interesting conversation. We have spoken before. I have been part of the foundation, and today we want to let the whole world know what the foundation is actually doing. So maybe give us a brief an intro of what the foundation is doing, and currently what are you running and what programs have you done in the past?
Okay, thank you so much. SirKelly Foundation, we started a couple of years ago, 2014 to be precise. But earlier on, of course, we were doing activities related to education. But 2014 is the period I can say we formally started having students in school. So what we do, ideally, is we actually track and rescue students who are brilliant and around the verge of maybe dropping out of school in primary school. Initially, we did research through a company called Hallmark Consulting Group, and we wanted to establish, to know those students who benefit to get a scholarship to go to high school. Are they really from very, very needy background? And we realized that those who are from very needy cases do not really get the necessary mark to get the scholarship. So what we did was now to intervene to make sure that we identify those students who are potential achievers to be given scholarships. So because down there in the villages, it's the ground is too hot for cases of students who are not capable of maybe getting basics like uniform, like getting for cases of girls. These days msichana kenda shule bila viatu, esteem yake inaenda chini. So what happens is that we intervene with those simple things, buying them shoes, buying them clothing, maybe attaching them to places where they can stay, they can get lighting for reading in the evening, buying them school bags, simple things that make staying in school bearable. So then now we give them this hope that mbele iko sawa. If you did well, you scored 350 plus. If you got 370, if you got 380, if you got 400, you go to M-Pesa Academy. If you got 380, you go to KCB scholarship. If you got 350, Elimu is there, Equity is there. Then now they realize kumbe kuna matumaini, because kule chini kuna Herods. You allow me to use that word. There are people who dim the stars of rising children by discouraging them, by reminding them of their misfortunes in their families. So now when we come as SirKelly Foundation, we spread the word of hope, and since then it has worked. So what we are doing currently, because now we start from primary to high school. In high school now we take them through mentorship so that they can get good grades to join universities and to get the courses that they want. So in high school we actually track their performance. We get to know their career aspirations, and then we now give them the necessary support so that they can achieve those grades. Now after high school, then we now guide them on careers. You want to study medicine? This is a cluster requirement. Then we guide them on application processes, because it's never always obvious that when a kid gets certain grade, it's not guided appropriately, they may not end up getting as desired. That from now, joining university, we now guide them on the complexities of life. Now they're independent, they are on their own. The issues of finances, the issues of academic demands, issues of leadership, and all those. So that's why we are in here with Jabir. Jabir has finished Form 4 as well, and we've given him a huge responsibility to be the global universities consultant. So what he does is to assist those who have got good grades and they want to get places outside Kenya. So they're the ones who now guide. There are 3. We have Jamuel Kipkemoi, we have Stalon Kimanzi, and now Jabir. So these are the amazing young men who did well in their KCSE. They really understood the application process of the university's Kule Maju. So we are there. We are here now to hear from Jabir to tell us how he has made it from Moyale, a very far-flung region in this country, to Starehe Boys Center, and to here now, possibly joining one of the greatest universities in this country, in the world. That's really incredible, and that's a huge, I've seen so many success stories from the SirKelly Foundation, but today we want to hear from the horse's mouths, and we have Jabir here on the show. So Jabir, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, absolutely.
Congratulations on the scholarship.
Thank you so much.
And I know there's so many young people who will be watching this and want to understand, where did you come from? How was it growing up for you? Where do you come from? Was it always merry for you? Did you have any challenges, through your primary and secondary education? Or how is your background? How is your background? How is your family background?
Okay, I can say it has never been easy back there in Moyale. Coming from a poor background, I went to a certain primary school, Moyale Days Academy. Then due to war and conflicts, in 2018 I was able to transfer to another primary school, which is called Nurusta Academy. That's where I did my KCP. In primary school, life was difficult. There were shortage of teachers, shortage of resources for studying and the likes. And beating all the odds, I was able to perform so well in my national exam, and I was able to achieve my dream of going to Starehe Boys Center School, which is a remarkable institution, one of the best in Kenya. After going to Starehe, I told myself I have to take use of all the opportunities there. I have to take all it takes so that I maximize on my efforts there while at Starehe, and I can say I have done my best at Starehe, and I'm very proud of myself and my family at large, my community, and everyone who have been part of my journey this far. I can say Starehe has really changed me to the person and to the gentleman I am right now, and I'm very proud for that.
All right. Apart from academic excellence, are there other things that you take part in, co-curricular activities, and at what stages are this like within your high school period or outside the school? And what have you been doing after high school? Because I understand you completed your Form 4 at the year 2024. So tell us more about your journey, and apart from academics, what else did you do while at high school, and up to now, what have you been doing?
Okay, apart from academics, I can say back there in primary, I was the president of my school. So from there, I realized apart from academics, I can also engage in co-curricular activities, which is the leadership. Then I told myself at Starehe, I will also continue engaging in leadership activities. Through that, I can say I did my best also. Apart from academics, I engaged in leadership activities. I engaged in sports and the likes. Through the leadership activities, I can say I started it while I was in Form 2. Then I became the dorm captain. I was also a candidate class captain while I was in my final year. I also engaged in clubs and activities. I really learned the value of service leadership by engaging on those clubs and taking up leadership positions. For example, the President's Award Scheme. This involves hiking and expeditions, and it has got different levels. That's bronze, silver, and gold, which is the highest level. I was the overall leader there. During school weekends and also during holidays, we could engage in hiking and expeditions, traveling through vast regions of Kenya. I can say through that club, I was able to travel to most regions in Kenya, and I'm proud to say that as the overall leader, I helped my team, guiding them, leading them, and also engaging with other teams from other schools, be it a girls' school, boys' school, and leading them the way. I can through that also the President Award Scheme. After finishing the gold level, we were able to go to the State House in 2024, and I'm honored to say that I received the gold certificates of the school on behalf of the school from the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Samuel Ruto. Other club, I was also the founder of Nuclear Science Club at Starehe while I was in Form 4. That's a big achievement, starting a club and all. For the other club, Mathematics Club, I was the vice chairperson. I engaged in arranging the contest, peer tutoring for the maths for the contest, and I did well many times at Kenya High Math Contest and other contests as well. Also, the other activities outside the school, as you've asked, there's one called Round Square International Conference. It happens annually. Basically, Round Square International Conference is a conference that draws delegates, like those are just high school students from all over the world, from all the regions all over the world, where they meet and share ideas for like 1 week. The conference normally centers around the ideals of the Round Square, which is the internationalism, democracy, environmentalism, adventure, leadership, and service. So those 1 week, the 1 week period for the Round Square International Conference, it centers along those ideals. Now there's a day designated for adventure. We go to Nairobi National Parks. Like for us, the Round Square International Conference, it took place at Brookhouse International School, which is in Nairobi. So we were during Adventure Day, we were able to go to Nairobi National Park. We go in groups, we learn about the animals and everything, as you also welcome the foreigners to our country. For the service, we go to nearby schools. We help them in building the classrooms, just community service, picking up trash and all. For the democracy, we listen to keynote addresses by some great leaders. Like as the delegates, they come and talk to us on the Democracy Day. For the internationalism, of course, everyone has comes from different nations. We bond, we share cultures, identity, we appreciate each other, and that really gave me just a boy from Moyale, now standing at a global stage at the Round Square International Conference, interacting with people from all over the regions, trying also to learn even some new languages. Indians. Many languages. We tried. Of course,
you had to say hi to us in India.
This namaste. If you want to say thank you, Dhanyavad. So it really exposed me, and I'm like, if a young boy from Moyale can stand at a global stage through Starehe, then anything is achievable. Nothing is impossible.
We've had so many people, these success stories, they've always had mentors or role models or people that they look up to. Do you have a role model or all along high school, did you have a mentor or someone you looked up to?
Okay, I can say my role model is Barack Obama. I really like him about just his success story, how he speaks and everything that he has achieved, and that really made me know that your background doesn't define your destiny. So I've just all along listening to his speeches, encouraging motivation, and through that I was able to get some quotes, some motivation. Like when I was in high school, I can say maybe this term I use this quote. This quote will guide me throughout the term. Then just one of my favorite quotes, and I share them with the other students, my younger, like the juniors, and also some seniors as well. Just giving them like these works, So if I can say one quote that has really helped me in my high school life, all of it. It goes like this: it's bad news that time flies, but it is good news that you are the pilot. So it's bad news that time flies. How? You are supposed to do something. You are supposed to do an assignment. You are meant maybe to pray. You are meant to play, and you didn't do it. So that's now a bad news for you because you didn't make use of the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Now look, take for example that student who has made use of that time. He or she was supposed to pray. They prayed. To play, they played. To study, they studied. So it's not bad news for them. It's good news for them. That's how they beat you. Now the second part of the quote, it's bad news that it's good news that you are the pilot now. The moment you realize you are the pilot of your time, you are in charge of your time, now you can take action. You can take positive action. Okay, you've realized that you've lost time, now it's bad news for you. Then now you realize, oh, I'm in charge of my time. So you can create time. Okay, let me study, let me play, let me pray, all those kind of things. So you're not supposed to regret in this world. You don't regret it. Just upon you. The actions you take, the lessons, the strategies, and the consistency.
All right, I understand you have a scholarship now. Maybe SirKelly can tell us more about it, and then you can give us a preview. Have you gotten a pre-program for the university? But SirKelly can talk about the scholarship and how you get there, so that this can be beneficial to our listeners and maybe students who are interested in getting opportunities or study abroad.
Thanks so much, Senator Cheptoo. The reason why we gave Jabir this appointment as a global universities consultant is at this stage, when students have cleared their Form 4 studies and the results are out, you get an A plane or an A minus. That is not the moment you take charge of your destiny in terms of the things that you do. Should be primarily you doing the initiative. What we do at SirKelly Foundation is to just give you a hint of these are opportunities for you. Now, like these scholarships for the Ivy League universities in the world, usually the application process begin around for the cases of 2024. It began in October, if I'm not wrong. October. That's what we call early decision 1. So early decision 1, you make an application to one university. So when you get that application, now it comes back for you to declare that you want to be considered for financial support. So if you don't get early decision 1, then you wait for early decision 2, which begin in January and ends in March. So early decision 2 is a scenario where you can apply to more than one university. And then after that, then I can also indicate that you need the financial support. Most of these universities, they come and they give you partial scholarships. Like now we have 3 cases of students, Sadok, Felista, and Bruce. They've already been given a partial scholarship here at Colorado State University. But they get substantial part of fee payment, close to around 60%. So the remaining 40% now, you demonstrate how you're going to get that. So, but then now there are many cases, like the most cases of early edition when they get full scholarship. So this full scholarship come with a lot of demonstration of abilities and your desire. So you are given a chance to write essays, and depending on the university, you can do close to 6,000 words essays. So some cases, students who really want to get in that journey, they defer their studies, like because when they are admitted in September to local universities, some of them they defer so that they can give full time and full focus for this application, because it's not very easy. So now most of those students who, like now the 2024 class, they were lucky because there were strikes. So the period of the September to December, they were never in class. So most of them now took that opportunity to focus on that application. And we really expect most of these students to now get considered for scholarships. So for the case of Jabiri, he was lucky because he got into KenSAP, and I think he is the right person now to talk about how to get into KenSAP, because I know it's a very competitive space, and you got to really demonstrate that you really deserve to be there. And maybe what I can say is that most of it is not about academic excellence. Most of it is about academic excellence, yes. But now backed by other attributes that you, as a student, you got to demonstrate while in high school. So we also encourage these students so that they need to listen to what Jabir is saying, especially those who are still in high school, those who cleared 2025, so that they can know how to approach their applications. Yeah, so
All
I think let me
So Jabir is the best person.
yeah, to talk about cancer and talk about some of the essay writing skills. Because essay writing is, I think, is the core of what keeps someone a consideration for this scholarship. And it's usually very exciting by the way when you get that positive letter coming to you. And I read Chemal's response letter. It's very exciting. He's told you are now a bulldog. He's joining some university, and I think when you're in that university, they are referred to as bulldogs.
Yeah.
And it's a glorious, well-worded letter that really makes you feel like you achieved.
Part of the community. All right, Jabil, talk to us. Take us through your scholarship, how you got there, and here we are now.
My scholarship is KENSAP, Kenya Scholar Access Program. It's a non-profit organization that helps high achieving, low income students who perform really well in their KCSE. They take the students who got at least a grade of an A- overall. So you have to get an A plain or an A-. In some cases, they might consider a B+ as well. Yeah, so it takes those students it takes 15 to 20 students annually. And those students are taken under some sessions, residential sessions, through which they are taught about the US colleges, the college seminars and everything, the preparation, college readiness, college preparation, and through that then you get the schools, then you go to school. For the application, during our year, almost 2,000 applicants applied for KENSAP. And they took around 20, so that's like a 1% across the country. Yeah, so it's really competitive. So it's about your story. Apart from your academic excellence, your story, what have you achieved else? Apart from your KCC grade, what else have you got? Like about your co-curricular activities, leadership, and unique things about you. Yeah, your story basically. I can say that's all about KENSAP. Maybe other things you are saying about the essays, essay writings and all. Okay, for the essays, I think according to me, it's just your general, like your story still. So just you really trying to show the school that you fit the school and the school fits you. So you're trying to answer some question. How does the school fit you? And how do you fit the school? What will you benefit from the school? And what will the school community benefit from you? So you're trying to answer those questions in your essays and the likes.
What are you going to pursue while at the university? And which university are you joining?
Yeah, I'm joining Amherst College. It's in Massachusetts States in the United States. I'm hoping to pursue a double major, like a double degree. That's one in financial economics with international relations. I just want to pursue those and try to make an impact to the world, try to make a change, trying to make people's dream come true, especially those from challenging backgrounds, and telling them still and becoming a living testimony that your destiny, your background doesn't define your destiny.
All right. Is that what you wanted to do growing up? What did you want to be growing up? And is there someone that you admired growing up?
Yeah. While growing up, it was just it's another story.
We are here for the story.
Yeah. After all, everything just depends on you, like how you think and everything. Okay, now let's say you're in a certain community and people are like, oh, you're studying, yes, go and become a doctor. The community tells you that. Basically most of Kenyan communities, it's just like that.
It's a Kenyan culture.
Yeah, so for me, I just told myself, okay, let me do my KCP, go to Starehe and be the best doctor in the world. Actually, I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. After hearing about people like Ben Carson, I'm like, I'll be a neurosurgeon. Actually, that was really, it was in my heart. I really loved biology and sciences, and I really loved doing medicine. I also applied for medicine. That's not essential. I applied it and I got, but after getting into KENSAP, I just told myself, there are also other plans, other things I can do. The other things I can do. Maybe, I might maybe say maybe I can do medicine later. I'm not sure, but for now I can say after now hoping to go abroad and I just say I can do other other courses,
other careers.
financially.
All right. What would you be telling someone that actually is a high achiever, does really well with these things surrounding education, but they have a fear of pursuing their career abroad? They are just comfortable within the Kenyan environment. What is it that you're telling them?
Okay, what I can say is all dreams are valid, and nothing is impossible in this world. You can achieve anything as long as you've got the belief. If you start something and you've left it in the middle or something like that, it means you never wanted that thing. If you really want that something, you start it until you finish. I can say all dreams are valid, so don't limit yourself just studying in Kenya or something of that sort. You can try your best, try out the opportunities for studying abroad. If you try, you got at least if you try, you got 2 chances, either getting or not getting into it. But if you never tried, you got no chances, and your chances are low. So I think just having the belief and the ambitions, and just trying out all the options that you can, and never be too ambitious as well. Don't be over ambitious. Okay, there's some people just I'm not mocking anyone, I'm not mocking anyone, but people are like, I meant to study abroad. First of all, it's working on yourself, working on the things that will make you go abroad. So don't be over ambitious. If you get if you happen to go abroad, well and good for you. If you don't, you can just study anywhere. But just having the belief and the dream as well. Maybe trying to take you back. There's something I didn't talk about. The sports. Yes. I talked about that, right?
You didn't really. You can talk about it. You
so
played.
Apart and leadership and the likes, I also engage in sports most of the times. I like to play soccer and also volleyball as well. I'm best at all, so I was able to get many trophies when I was at high school, and many people call me Casemiro. I know this, it dislikes him, but basically I was the engine of the team, and I'm really happy about that, to be so talented at football and also the volleyball as well. Also again, in high school life, I can say 3 pillars guided me. 3 pillars. So the first one is prayer. Then the other one is playing. The other one is now studying. Now the prayer was a constant always. It was a constant every day and the likes. Then now there is the remaining playing and studying. Now playing depended on studying now. Okay, if I know my marks are lower or I have got a lot of deficits, I play less, then I read and study more. So when I realize my studies are quite good, I can engage in playing sports. I can also engage in now the co-curricular things, the leadership, going for hikes, going for all those things. So I normally consider and try to revolve my life around all these pillars. But above all these, it takes discipline, time management, and discipline, time management, and hard work, consistency. Just all those things that people try to just despise, yet it really helps. How you manage yourself, how you try to achieve whatever you have in mind, and making your dream come true.
All right, you sound and seem like a very focused young man, too good for your age. I wouldn't want to ask what your age is, but what is it that has always, motivated you along this journey? You've spoken about playing less and studying hard, or just finding a balance. Were you always like this? Is it in your upbringing, or is it with the school that has made you like a very good gentleman?
Okay, thank you for those praises. Okay, the moment I go to Starehe, I learned that Starehe is such a big. It's more than a school. It's Starehe Boys Center and school. So it's more than a school. Through the Starehe, there are a lot that you learn from Starehe. There's Starehe Way, Starehe Mint Mark, just all those things that guide you along your way. There's service, discipline, integrity, excellence. All those things guides me to the right path. So while I was in high school, so again, it's all about Starehe that shaped me and made me the gentleman I am right now. Just before I was just a boy in primary school. Then Starehe shaped me. I can say, okay, in Starehe, through those core values, I was able to just evolve myself and build my story. Just trying to find a balance, and okay, I can say I just I just lived my life,
Yeah.
trying to see the balance, how I can, all those things, and tried also. I was also a role model, so I could help others, my juniors, and also some who are ahead of me. I also guide them, and it really worked. It's really worked hard. So it's something that you just figure it out in your area, like in your circle. You just figure it out. What's it that's going wrong?
So company has been a great
so is that in Starehe diversity, you got to meet people from different cultures and likes, with the perseverance, living with them harmoniously, and everything. So it's just the exposure that I got from Starehe, and also trying to be the best version of myself. I always tell myself that
all right. SirKelly, Jabir's story shows how much education is not the only factor, but rather for a high achiever, there's so many things surrounding the education environment. Take us through what you do at the foundation, because we see here you have the leadership talent, the social welfare, we also have the mentorship, and then there's also the Mothers in Motion enterprise support. So take us through that, because we understand for one to have a successful education, there's so many factors surrounding it, and you've done really great at the foundation. Take us through what you do apart from the one-on-one student engagement.
Okay, I really amazed to listen to Jabir. He talks about his journey, which is a complete, I would say, holistic. Yeah, you're a complete child. You know those things that you do in leadership, in sports, and at the same time you're excelling in academics. For people to get that fair balance is usually not very easy. In SirKelly Foundation, we really are very keen so that when we find a student who is very good in sports, we encourage, we go out of our way to make sure that you give the necessary support to make sure that the student excels in academics and sports. Because even joining universities in the US becomes very easy when someone is especially gifted in sports. And we in SirKelly Foundation, we have partnership with the Limited Athletics Camp. So Limited Athletics Camp actually members and nurtures young girls to be world champions. And we are happy in SirKelly Foundation we have a member who is a participant in our group, and who actually emerged from that group. And we have young girls whom we recently took to the Limited Athletics Camp for advanced training on sports, athletics specifically. So now again on leadership, we like in SirKelly Foundation board membership, we have two great leaders. Chebet Masai was a two-term president of Kembu University, and currently the deputy party leader to a national party in this country, and she's doing well. She's studying medicine, and she's really doing okay in 50 and doing medicine, and her grades are good. So she's actually a demonstration that you can easily balance the two and emerge the best by the end of the story. Alan Ochieng is the immediate former president of the normally called emeritus of Kemasina Mudira University. Did well, passed, and he was given a scholarship by the school to study masters almost immediately. He's our board member. He's actually the director of communication at the SirKelly Foundation. We have Elvis Barzin, immediate president of University of Eldoret, and he did well, statistics and computing, and emerged with the first class honors. So all those things, and he was also in sports. When he was in third year, he was in charge of sports as a student, and then later when he joined he was elected the president of the school. He's been able to do all those, complete with success story in academics and success story in leadership, to a point where the school actually gave him a reward, giving a 1-year contract to work for the school and earn some good money. So we tell these students these things are possible. You just need to just come out, because when you are a student in Form 4, it's all your time is for you to just manage your time. You are the pilot of your time, Jabir Amesema. So it is easy for them to focus on the things they like, they are interested in, and also to focus on academics. Because academics is a constant factor. But these are things that they are encouraged to do. But you see, you find someone who's not good in sport, not good in class, not good in this, and it's just somewhere. And then now when you look at these natural capabilities, he has them. But it's just reluctance and maybe lack of mentors, I would say. Maybe lack of mentors or lack of interest. Maybe. So what we do in SirKelly Foundation is that we encourage and we mentor and we actually identify those talents. Even enterprise development, students who are very good in business. I'm proud that my son is he's good in farming, and he SirKelly has a farming unit, a dairy unit, and he's passionate. And he says when he finished his schooling, he wants to have a ranch. So what we do is to encourage and to tell them it can work, and we go out of our way to demonstrate that this is indeed possible for them. That is it now for the students, but then now when you come to the side of the parents, because you see, once we pick these students, we get into the family. And in some cases, unapata mwanafunzi mwenye amepita vizuri, he's gotten a scholarship, but when you look back behind him, there are others who are very bright and possibly even brighter than the firstborn. So what we do is to make sure that we stabilize the family. How do we do that? In many cases, you find these parents, they just need a small capital, just a spark of it, so that they can start doing their things. Like someone getting 5,000 to just be going to the market and buying stuff and getting a profit of 700, that now is capable of maybe feeding the family and remaining with that capital all through, is what someone has been looking for years in life. Because you see, when we talk about vicious cycle of poverty, that's what it really means, because it is not possible for someone to get 100 shillings na ikuwe savings. Hii 100 ya daily ni inashikwa inaenda kwa mdomo throughout. So what we do is we keep them confidence that they can do this business. We keep them training, that's how to do the business, and we keep them guidance on how to do savings and investments. For the investment, and that's worked. We have now around 8 mothers who are actually doing exceptionally well. They are paying fees for their kids who are behind the first ones. They are now living in better homes. They are feeding their kids well. They can go to visit schools for their kids who are during academic days. Because take for example a young kid who has been admitted to Kenya High, for example, or Chokoria Girls. It's far-flung location. Or even the case of Jabir. Now, a parent coming from Moyale to Starehe Boys for academic day, it's not easy. So if this parent is not supported and given necessary support so that they can be on their own, and they will always be reaching for us to ask for transport to go see the people for academic day, to ask for maybe some money needed for the student to go for a field trip, things like those. So that's what we do in SirKelly Foundation. We don't just pick students and give them scholarships and we let them go. And even on the case of the students, once we get these students, they get scholarships, we know that financial support is not enough. There are other variables in family units. There are things like where do they stay, especially for boys. The boys really suffer the most because in many cases mtoto anaenda form 1 akiwa achaenda through the initiation rites. So once he goes through initiation rites, and then the place where they stay changes, because now it's not comfortable to live with other members of the family of opposite gender. So now what happens? Hakuna nyumbani. So what do? He goes to the neighbor. Anakaa kwa neighbor. Kukaa kwa neighbor, the issues here. Intrusion and all that comes in. Then the city boy again is growing adolescent. Anaanza kuwa aware about his growth and everything. Kumwambia kitu nyampendi anaanza kusikia vibaya, and then kidogo na stukia mtu ameenda ku stray. He doesn't talk because kuna kitu anamsumbua. Embarrassing, it depletes his esteem and all that. Kuna wengine hata wanakuja wanatuambia, unajua nimeambiwa kule penye na huduma, naambia isipite saa 2 kabla sistema ijasimwa. It happens. So this is what we do now. We look for people who can accommodate these kids, and where possible we can even do some makeshift arrangement where they stay at home so they can be in their home. So it's not very easy, and even sometimes even for you to just talk to them and tell them, don't mind, just bear with it. You know tomorrow you'll be the one who will be offering other support. So just bear with that, and then in case we've been able to give them a space so that they can come, because sometimes these people, they just need someone to talk to, and they need someone to talk to, someone who understands. And we have been in SirKelly Foundation, we've been having an open door policy so that students can access us, and that those who are living in Bali, we've been able to put on board the mothers, the elder members of the SirKelly Foundation beneficiaries, so that we just, when there is an issue, maybe a kid in Kipkelion West, like we had 2 cases of boys who were in Nairobi school in Kipkelion West. So we'd make an arrangement where someone who is senior or someone ambaura mwalimu be reaching out to them, and then they just talk to them, and then we just, at least when we are in communication, they know that they're still in the radar, and we know what's happening with them, we know what they are doing, and we are guiding, we're telling them, now ukimaliza form 4, we are here again to help you to get support uende ngambo. So an answer, we ignore those negative vibes in iko kwa living environment. And then maybe All those things are intertwined. Like when we talk about social welfare and what the breadwinner, social welfare now, like now we are doing Jabir is coming and he could be, if we get a chance to socialize with students, like we need to go plan and maybe go to Latin Boys High School, Kabianga keeps his girls, and so that at least they get an interaction with someone who has married. Because you just improve the social network. And of course, kuna vitu vingine kana kama if maybe a student needs support, like some schools are very expensive tour trips. So in many cases when we are informed, but then again we also use those support with we pack it with performance appraisal. So that's telling we are in top 10, everyone who's in top 10 will get the support. Now there's another thing which is really very very big. Mtoto akimaliza from 4 anataka simu. It's a big story because they want to network. Use WhatsApp, this
and we are at a digital era.
Yeah, and mtoto amepita vizuri and they want to connect with their friends. And in any case, again, this phone, these gadgets are, they help them also in making this making this application. Every time mwanafunzi akinipigia simu naomba reach out to me through WhatsApp. So then those who don't have, you feel unasikia tu unaona ako na issue. So now what happens is that in second phone we just say usokeze yenye huwa from our program. If you get a good grade A play or A minus 8 points, takunulia simu. Yeah, and we support them. Those we know that they are not capable. Kuna wengine who are average family's income, si mbaya. So we tell them, make sure wewe usinunulie simu na mzazi. Save that pocket money you are given. So by the time you are finishing, buy your own phone. Ama ungese pesa kidogo. Utasikia vizuri if you did that on your own. And it is working. Unapata by the time mtu ako form 4 amesave pesa. These kids have a lot of money, by the way. They have a lot of money. And I want people to understand also that we only don't support students from very poor families. We support all kids because we see career cuts across. Now these kids again who come from rich families are even the most problematic because you see they get to a point whereby they empower their parents. So but when they get to us, we are in a position to tell them the things that they need to do, and they listen to us because they know if this is SirKelly saying this, and if this SirKelly can demonstrate to me that Jabir is here and I listen to him, Parsin is here, Alan is here, and you listen to him and they are successful, then why not? So you just tell them, don't stress your parents with these things. Save money, don't waste your money, and then buy your own phone. Your parents will feel proud of you when they realize that you've already done your own thing. Some even buy their own laptops when they're going to schools. And it is amazing. Like, have cases of students who are, once they report to school, they don't reach back to their parents to ask them for upkeep. They pay their own hostel money with the help loan that they get. They manage their help loan money, Vizuri. And it has worked because we also teach them, financial discipline. We teach them early enough to save, to start saving, so that because they know saving gives them a chance in life. Even those who are in primary school, we tell them, make sure you have something of your own. Hata kama ni kuku moja, kuku mbili, have something of your own. Kalamu sidishe mzazi kwa primary school. Kalamu is on the 10 bob. Why would a kid buy kangumu every day at 20 shillings but cannot buy kalamu? So we always tell them, please, it is you to buy your own pen. When you buy your own pen, you are empowering yourself. And it's working. Yeah.
So at the foundation and for the students that have completed high school at the year 2025, what is it that the foundation, the SirKelly Foundation, has for them? What opportunities are there, and how can you be of help to the students?
Okay, thank you. At the SirKelly Foundation, we have a complete, a fully fledged unit called SirKelly Foundation Career Desk.
Yes.
So this career desk is packed complete with students who really understand various courses in universities and colleges locally, especially the career desk is again for the local application for students. So recently we had an exhibition at the KICC for COSIPs, and soon, I think beginning of March or end of February, the portal will open, and once the portal is opened, then we should be in a position to assess now and understand the various respective cluster requirements for all the courses. So what we are asking students is to reach out to us. We've already created a link so that those students who want to be assisted in the application process, they can just register through the link, and we'll capture their results, their name and everything, and the 4 possible courses that they may want. Yeah. So from there, the team will take up and then go through the subjects, or rather the grading for each particular student, and then we look at vis-a-vis the courses that the student is interested in, and then we guide them appropriately. In this case, we always want to avoid a situation whereby student is asked to do it again after first round of application. And in SirKelly Foundation, it's always 100% accurate. We don't want a situation whereby someone has an A plane of 82 and then he imagines that he can do medicine in any university. It is usually a big shock for most students, because when you look at the University of Nairobi, University of UKU, JKUAT, those are the universities that almost everyone who wants medicine put an application. And again, when you put, like, if you put in the University of Nairobi, for example, as a first choice, and then you put that's medicine, and then a student puts maybe as choice number 4. We usually have 1A, 1B, 1C, and then 2, 3, and 4. So what mistake these students make is that they imagine these people understand that the first one, the number 2, in the category A, are the most, the ones that they want interested. Now naika hii namba sana sema wacha nichase na hii. Anaweka anything. Maybe the actuarial science, for example. Anaweka pale. So these people are doing now the assessment, all the students who are applying courses. One of this is actuarial science, maybe JKUAT traffic is very low. Na kule jini kuna mtu ame request wanakuweka hapo direct. So when these students will just reach out to us, we can guide them. We don't want a situation whereby people get demoralized, because second application process is really very tedious, and it's not very easy for you to get what you want. And again, what did I want to say regarding the
opportunities available currently?
Yeah, the opportunities available currently. The ones that will come immediately are the one for those who want to do diploma in law. I think it's going to be the first that will be released by KUSIPS. Those who want to do diploma in law, and it's a very nice thing, by the not many people know. It's a very nice one for those who maybe wanted to study law but they didn't get the necessary grade. Law is very deceptive. The degree as law is very deceptive. When you look at the cluster point, iko chini, but in many cases they look at HGP, the point that you have. And when you look at the law as a discipline, when you look at law as a discipline, it is really very demanding. And sometimes unapata mtu ameweka law, anaona amepata cluster, but when the time comes for the decision, anachapata, because you see most of those students who would rather do medicine, civil engineering, or engineering courses generally, and they find they don't qualify, they go for law. So unapata many cases those who are A-, B+, almost 70 points have applied for law. So it becomes very competitive. Yeah, and in many cases students are locked out. So we want them to reach out to us, and then we just guide them appropriately. When my number is always, I always tell people my number is 0722 951 586. 0722 951 586. And I always encourage students not to just engage in these high things. Hi. When you say hi, I say hi. How are you? I'm good. Uko wapi? Niko home. Home wapi? Nyumbani. You know, we can't get anywhere.
Direct.
So what you just do is just get my number, do a comprehensive message in WhatsApp to say, I'm Jabir. I recently did my cases in Strathmore University, Quran A of this, and I would like to talk to you regarding my career. Yeah. So that now becomes easy for me to just know there's a message hanging here that requires my attention. But then if it is a high message, I would know what was it all about.
Thank you so much, SirKelly Foundation. Jabir, as we come to the end, what's that one thing that really, there's that one thing that you want to achieve, and now that you're going abroad, what are you so excited to experience?
Thank you, Senator Cheptoo. Answer to that question, I can say the one thing that I want to achieve in life is reaching that level, the highest level of aspiration, which is yet to unfold, and it will just revolve around just making an impact to the world, a positive impact, helping a hand, and inshallah, I hope I'll achieve that. So basically, that's the level of satisfaction that I want in this life, that will help me and others in this life and hereafter. Just to clarify on the decisions that you apply to school, there's first the early decision where you apply to one school, and the deadline is normally around early November to 7th November. Then you get your decision in December, mid-December or something of that sort. There, you apply to only one school. If you get admitted to that school, you go and you leave the other schools. You can't apply to them. And there is now early decision 2. Now that one, you apply after the early decision 1 results are out. You apply to one school again. If you get admitted to that school, you accept it. Then there is a regular decision now, where you can apply to many schools. Yeah, many schools in the US. There, the deadline is in January thereabout. Then you get your response by March. Yeah, there. But in all those decisions, you go as a cohort together with those from early decision, regular decision, early decision 2, go together as one and start your class. Yeah.
Those are great insights, gentlemen, and it's been a great pleasure to have you and listen, from great men. And one last word, I'll give you a minute each to give us just a summary of what we've had today and maybe your plans in the future. So we start with Jabir.
Thank you so much, Senator Cheptoo, for this amazing session. And I just want to wish the best of luck for those individuals outside there and who are dreaming to study abroad. And I hope the dreams comes a success. And thank you again so much.
Thank you so much, Jabir. We wish you all the very best. Take care and keep raising the Kenyan flag high. All the best. SirKelly.
All right, on my part, I really want to thank everyone. Thank you, Senator Cheptoo. Thank you, Jabir, for your time. And karibu tena Kericho. And I want to say SirKelly Foundation is really enriched by your contribution, by your presence, by everything, by your achievements. It's going to be inspiring to those who are also behind you in the schooling. And we hope maybe before you go to the US, you'll get a chance to maybe visit 1 or 2 schools in this country, or rather in Kericho County, so that at least you can be a source of inspiration to them. I know young men and or young boys and girls who just finished high school, they have similar aspirations like yours, can reach us out to us and then can give them the school guidance now as the Global Universities Controller for the SirKelly Foundation. I really want to really appreciate you for taking up that responsibility. And I know it's a voluntary information of this public. It's a voluntary responsibility. Jabir Akel volunteered, Jamal volunteered to be part of the team, and also Stallone. They said we want to help our sisters and brothers out there to understand on how to do these things, so that at least we minimize wastage, because SirKelly Foundation singular purpose is to minimize wastage. So that those who have done well should actually get at least compensated as per their performance. So in SirKelly Foundation, we say we have a dream, and our dream is to make sure that we live in a society whereby there is equality in education access. So thank you so much, Senator Cheptoo, for your time.
Thank you so much. It would be a great pleasure to have you again, always and always. But here at Senator Cheptoo Education Initiatives, we purpose to bring to limelight so many success stories. In as much as the world is focusing more on the after school, programs, here at Senator Cheptoo Education Initiatives, in partnership with the SirKelly Foundation, we also put an emphasis and a focus on the students that are still pursuing, their basic secondary education, that with good mentorship, you can come out successful. And education is not, academics is not the only thing that we aspire to have success. There's so many things that make the education environment ample and good for learning. So it's always a pleasure to have you, gentlemen. Keep doing what you do. Pongezi sana and all the best. Thank you so much. I have been your host, Senator Cheptoo.